Berlin, Connecticut, has a rich history that encapsulates the transformation from a rural farming community to a bustling suburban town. Here's a detailed look at its historical journey. Early history. Pre-colonial times, the area now known as Berlin was originally inhabited by the indigenous Wangunk and Tunxis tribes. These Native American groups lived off the land, hunting, fishing, and farming in what would later become central Connecticut. Colonial era, the first European settlers arrived in the late 17th century. Berlin was part of larger land grants from the Connecticut colony. The area was initially part of Wethersfield, Middletown, and later Farmington before becoming its own parish. Formation of Berlin. Establishment. Berlin was officially incorporated as a separate town in 1785, named after the German capital, perhaps reflecting the influence of German settlers in the area or the general admiration for Berlin's Enlightenment at the time. Early economy. Agriculture was the backbone of Berlin's economy in its early days. Tobacco became a significant crop, with Berlin noted for its high-quality leaf tobacco. Other crops included corn, wheat, and vegetables. 19th century developments. Industrial growth. The 19th century saw Berlin transition into industrial activities. The town's water power resources along the Pequabuck River led to the establishment of mills for textile manufacturing, paper mills, and later, small factories for tools and hardware. Railroads. The arrival of the Hartford, Providence, and Fishkill Railroad in the mid-19th century connected Berlin to larger markets, boosting both its economy and population. Education. Berlin established its first schools in the early 19th century, reflecting the growing community's need for education. 20th century to present. Suburbanization. After World War II, Berlin experienced significant suburban growth, mirroring trends across the United States. The town's proximity to Hartford made it an attractive place for those seeking a quieter, family-oriented lifestyle while still being close to urban employment opportunities. Cultural and community development. Historical society. The Berlin Peck Memorial Library and the Berlin Historical Society have played crucial roles in preserving the town's history. The Historical Society, for instance, operates the Henry Hooker House, built in 1770, which is now a museum. Annual events. The Berlin Fair, one of the oldest in Connecticut, started in 1882, celebrating agricultural heritage and community spirit. Modern economy. Today, while agriculture still exists, Berlin has diversified into manufacturing, particularly in tools and machinery, alongside services and retail. The town has seen commercial development along its major thoroughfares, but it maintains a balance with residential areas. Education and infrastructure. Berlin continues to invest in its educational facilities, with the Berlin Public Schools system serving the community. Infrastructure developments include maintenance of local parks, like the popular Kensington Ballfield Complex, and improvements in road systems.